This is CNBC's live blog tracking developments on the Israel-Hamas war. See below for the latest updates. The Israel Defense Forces said Sunday it was continuing its operations against Hamas leadership and infrastructure in northern Gaza. Demonstrators gathered in major cities around the world for the fourth straight weekend since the war began. Many protesters called for an end to Israel's bombardment of Gaza as concerns over civilian casualties mount. Israel has faced increased criticism after reports of airstrikes on a refugee camp and a caravan of ambulances this past week. On Saturday, U.S. President Joe Biden said, yes, when reporters asked if there has been progress on coaxing Israel into pausing its strikes on Gaza. He did not elaborate. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has so far rejected calls for a ceasefire. He also faces growing pressure domestically as protesters gathered outside of his home Saturday, calling on him to resign. At least 9,400 people have been killed in Gaza and tens of thousands more injured, according to the Hamas-run Health Ministry in Gaza. Israel has counted at least 1,400 dead, mostly during the terror attack by Palestinian militant group Hamas on October 7. CNBC has not been able to independently verify the death toll. UN agencies have warned that a disproportionate share of casualties have been women and children. On Sunday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken departed Jordan and is due to stop in Turkey for further discussions on protecting civilians, humanitarian relief and reducing regional tensions. Turkey has been critical of Israel and called for a ceasefire. Ankara also supports a two-state solution. Husam Zomlot, the Palestinian ambassador to the United Kingdom, said Sunday that the United States has not taken a hard enough stance in support of Palestinians. We need to see the U.S. playing the role of an honest mediator, not adopting the Israeli narrative, Zomlot said in a Sunday interview on CBS Face the Nation. We need a grown-up in the room, and that is the U.S. Zomlot's comments followed a meeting between Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas and U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken in the West Bank city of Ramallah earlier on Sunday, where notably, no joint statement was issued afterward. Zomlot said that is because there is still tension between the U.S. and Palestine. A statement from Blinken's office noted the points where the two leaders are on the same page. The necessity for humanitarian aid, prioritizing civilian lives and finding a pathway to Palestinian independence. But Blinken and Abbas still diverged when it came to demands for an immediate ceasefire. Blinken has expressed support for humanitarian pauses of the violence in order to ease aid deliveries and hostage rescues. However, he has also continued to stand by the U.S. position that a total ceasefire could allow Hamas to regroup and repeat its October 7 attack on Israel. Palestine wants the U.S.